Finally, Konami late to the party with the ban list. I was actually thinking that they may have canceled this ban list release. The new Macedo ban list is here, and we're going to be abiding by the new ban list on the very next tournament we host on stream on the next Sunday. Begin. Okay, March 8th is when the new pack is coming. Starting off with cards to be unlimited. Something being unlimited, that's good. In my ban list prediction, we talked about how King of the Swamp was unfairly limited to 1 because of tier limit, thus making it an outdated restriction. And it's back. King of the Swamp is back. Let's freaking go. I'm going to play tier limit with this card. You can't stop me. What about Foolish Burial Goods? That would be another good card to unlimit. All right. Oh, we also talked about this in I predicted the ban list. Maybe. Let's see what else got hit. Prank Kids Meow Moo. We actually had a Prank Kids Snake Eyes deck in today's event, and now I'm even more excited to copy that deck. Snake Eyes plus Prank Kids. Get ready. That could act. Now, the question is Prank Kids Snake Eyes better than pure Snake Eyes? I don't know. We'll see. Fire King makes Snake Eyes a little bit better, but pure Snake Eyes is still beating Fire King Snake Eyes. That's a big deal. This is huge. That is great. That's it for unlimits. Semi-limited. Water Enchantress is back. We were talking about on stream popular engines that come out. Everyone go into it. They spend all their money, but then Konami hits it. And with the Water Enchantress being at 3 in OCG, 3 in TCG, I think TCG it's fully unlimited alongside the other cards. It is okay to come back. This will make it so the main restriction of this deck is you can't activate a normal summoned monster. So could you play this in Snake Eyes? No, you're going to normal summon your Ash. You're going to normal summon your Poplar. So activating those on normal summon makes this only good for other decks, and other decks need support because Snake Eyes is dominating. So going into this ban list, the tier list is looking like this. 30% of the tournament topping decks among all tournaments is Snake Eye. So anything to help out other decks is good. Let's keep on looking. Ooh! I was thinking that maybe this would not be hit because Snake Eyes is currently dominating. I said that I predict this would be hit if it weren't for Snake Eyes, and Konami says, nah, we're not waiting. We're not going to wait for Snake Eyes to get hit later, then Super Heavy Samurai to then come back up again. Super Heavy Samurai, more so than any other deck I've seen in the existence of Master Duel, had the largest meta shift that I've ever seen of a card. A card that was Droll and Lockbird jumping from, it was like barely used, and it jumped up to 70% usage. That is insanity. 70% because of a single deck. So, it would always be a future problem. So, sure. But not limited to 1. Is this really even a big deal? At limit to 1, if you banish that 1 copy, it takes it out of circulation completely. At semi-limit, all you're really doing is reducing the 1-card combo plays, and the deck still has a ton of 1-card combos. It's just slightly less consistent. This really is not a big deal, like limiting to 1 would have done to it. Not that big of a deal. What else? What? This is weird. Parallel Exceed? Is this their Mathmech hit? Because I was like, how could they hit Mathmech? Well, they would hit Circular, right? And they're like, nah, we could hit Parallel Exceed. What? What is Parallel Exceed being used in the TCG even? Is this like a future hit? Parallel Exceed in the TCG is used in Mathmech, Trap Tricks, I guess Salamangreat. Maybe you're like, oh, this is a Salamangreat leak. No, it's not. Really? Like, huh? What the heck? It's for Mathmech. And in Japan, they're not even using it as much for OCG. Wow, that is a shocker. I'm shook by that. What? No one could have ever guessed this. This is weird. That is weird. What else? Cards be limited. Cards be limited. I was like, you know, if you want to further hit branded, they could put opening to 1, they could put Aliber to 1, and Konami's like, thank you, yes, and sure. Openings now to 1, just like it is in OCG. Are we really having no hits for Snake Eyes, which is the most dominant, most prevalent, most used, highest win rate deck? And we're still going to hit other decks while that's happening? You did not make enough money from the Snake Eyes sales. You have to further push some MathMech players, some branded players to also buy and play Snake Eyes. We're not going to be happy until 100% of the ladder is Snake Eyes. Okay, let's keep on going. Is this enough for branded players to drop the deck though? No, I don't think so. It's just like a little like flick on the wrist. It's like, huh? What the heck? Sure. That's it. They didn't hit Jet Synchron, not that they should have. They didn't hit 1-for-1, not that they should have. They did not hit Sprite Elf, not that they should have. Untouched Snake Eyes, and hopefully convincing a few MathMech and or branded players to switch on over to Snake Eye if they were not convinced yet. Is this really all of the changes? I don't believe this. Like, let me refresh. Like, what is it? This is really it? What the heck? Let me scroll back down. This is it. There's nothing banned. No. Wow. That is something. Let me see the stats on Parallax Seed. Let's see how people were playing these decks at the... Now we could go to look for some more full changes for some better context here. Parallax Seed, 100% of MathMech were using it. Now 9% were already using it too. So they didn't even feel this change whatsoever. All right. It's such a weird card to hit. You know, you would think that they would put Circular to 2, but I don't know. This accidentally got hit instead. I'm not saying that Circular should have been hit, but if you're going to hit MathMech, that's what I would predict. And Water Enchantress being boosted. Adventure Phantom Knights are going to like that. I guess Synchrons will like that. Cool. Very nice. Adventure Prank Kids is back. We could play this deck now. Triple of our Meow Moo and boosting up the Water Enchantress up now to 2. And we're just not going to play Water. So we choose to play Snake Eyes with Prank Kids or the Adventure Engine with Prank Kids. We can't play both because they do conflict. That's interesting. And the brand opening, 100% are playing at 1, right? 2% played at 1. What? It's like one person playing it at 1. Maybe they forgot to put the second copy in. Okay, nice. Branded Despia is still going to be a great deck, but as we saw on the tier list, it is trending downward. It's already kind of falling off, probably down to tier 2. Does that mean the deck got worse? Well, just a better deck came out. And I guess technically, when a bigger kid enters the playground, you're no longer considered the biggest kid on the playground. Okay, and you even got even smaller. So I guess they want to speed up its downfall down to tier 2, and maybe that will kind of do it. And let's see King of the Swamp. Who else have been using this? Blackluster Soldier, let's go. What the heck is that? No one's using this card. It's like so rare. These are just like a bunch of random decks. Legend Acceleration Event. Tier Lament were enjoying this all the way back. Hey, that's not too long ago. 25 days ago. Okay. Now we can max out the King of the Swamp, making the Guardian Chimera play, or even that's really good with the Dark World. I do want to mention that. The King of the Swamp allows you to summon Grapha Dragon Overlord of Dark World much more easier. So is this going to be a really nice boost up to tier limit where they could maybe just put in a bunch more King of the Swamps and then much more easily summon the Grapha? And then it also counts as a Kick Kalos to summon your Brew Kalos. And I think we are now just going to be looking at the comments to see what they have to say about the ban list, and then we'll wrap up this video. So let's see this. Dragoon when? No. Tier, baby, yeah. Tier's here. Exceeded 2 is some funny stuff. Yeah, this dude's like, it's not funny. What are you talking about? It's a target for Small World. That's why carry 3 of. Yeah, that's pretty good insight, I guess. You now can't use Small World on your Parallel Exceed. And you're thinking, oh, Parallel Exceed in your hand, right? No, the Parallel Exceed in the deck was a good bridge to the other cards. And now wow, that big brain. I didn't even think about that. You just screwed a bridge. So, wow. Huh. That's interesting. In a way, you kind of screwed it. So I guess you'd have to have one in the hand and then you just can't banish the one from the deck now with the small worlds. Huh. Hitting branded when branded ain't even the best deck. Putting parallel to 2. Nice hit, Kunami. Sus. This is the most sus restriction ever. Parallel exceed. Like, what's funny is they unsussed the ban list by unrestricting King of the Swamp, which already was sus as hail. But then they went back to being sus by restricting parallel exceed. We're like, yeah, this never should have been limited, but hold up, parallel exceed. Just took the place of King of the Swamp for the nonsensical hit on the ban list. What else? Adventure Prank Kids, let's go. Or Snake Eyes Prank Kids, huh? Yeah. Can't believe MD really dropped a worse ban list than the Duel Links one. Oh my gosh. Brand hits always welcome. All right, so there you go. That, whoa. Playmaker wants a ban on Labyrinth. You've been asking for a year. Is the deck really that old? I don't think so. But that is the end of the ban list. Thank you very much. We are out.